Hey guys, it's Zeon, and I'm doing it. I'm finally doing it. You guys have asked to see my collection before. I've been putting it off and procrastinating, and finally, I am doing it. You would see every single anime that I own, except for the ones I have lent out, then I'll cover that as I hit them. Alright, now the way I'm going to approach this is just kind of go through release by release that I have up here, and I'll stop if I have something relevant to say. If it has like I have a certain personal attachment to it, or if maybe if it's rare or something like that, I'll stop and talk a bit about it. But beyond that, I'm just pretty much just gonna go each release, just kind of listing them off. You'll see as it's going. So yeah, I guess I've made you guys wait long enough for this video, so let's get going with that. Okay, starting off we have Abenobashi. Classic Gainax series. If you haven't seen it, highly recommend it. Afro Samurai. Yeah, I like Afro Samurai. It's big, it's dumb, it's cool. I likes it. Air. Okay, so I'm kind of a key whore. Like seriously. Like you'll notice this as this video continues. Like key and key influenced animes. You're gonna see those. Oddly enough, though, not a fan of Air. Like, it was the last of the key series I ended up picking up. Really disappointed me. Akira, because every anime collection should have Akira. Why I haven't picked it up on Blu-ray yet, I don't know. I just haven't. Alien 9. Haven't actually watched that one yet. In fact, I think it's still in the wrapper. Haven't picked it up only a couple of months ago. Just haven't had a chance to check it out. And Yet the Town Moves. Okay. So if you saw my last video where I was talking about my anime collection, you know I'm a huge fan of Akira Kushimbo and Studio Shaft, and yeah, this is the first of many Shimbo animes you will see. I'll probably just kind of point them out as I'm going if you hadn't seen the last video, but yeah, huge Akira Kushimbo fan, and this is the first of many that we're going to run into. And Angel Beats, not actually a key series, but it had the same writer and character designer, and it's very key heavy in its influence. Actually, my favorite, if you were to consider this a key series, this would be my favorite key series. Great one, highly recommend it. Even if you're not into the whole dating sim anime thing, this one really kind of it isn't really like a dating sim anime because it isn't actually based on a dating sim. It's just written by the guy who wrote those. So it kind of has all the best elements of those stories, minus all the stupid, harem-y bullshit that goes with that. Okay, here we have Appleseed and Appleseed Ex Machina, the two CGI films done by Shinji Aramaki. Really dig Shinji Aramaki, or at least these two movies. Really love Shiro Masamune, the mangaka for the original manga that the work was based off of. Great stuff. Aquarion. Okay, so this name up here is why I bought that. And I'm like, oh, from the director, or the guy behind Macross Plus and Escaflowne. I like Macross. I like Escaflowne. Aquarion was different. Not gonna say it was bad. It was different and not what I was expecting. I'll just leave it at that. Arc Out Under the Bridge and the sequel. Fantastic shows. Can't recommend them enough. Probably my favorite comedies. Very cute, very funny. Also, there are two more Shimbo series. Love them. Awesome. Assemble Insert. Old 90s OVA. Had 2 episodes. It's cute. Attack on Titan, because of course I own Attack on Titan, so yeah, that's the first half, and I'll show the second half just a moment, but yeah, Attack on Titan, awesome anime. I plan on doing a video very soon about that one, so yeah. Here we have the second half of Attack on Titan. I didn't mention it before, but these are the limited editions, the ones that come in that kind of hardbound book binding with the production booklets. So yeah, there's that. Azumanga. This is, well, one fucking amazing series that's super adorable and cute and funny that I highly recommend to everybody. But also, this is the first Slim Pack anime box set I ever bought. So yeah, like, you know, this whole thing, like, this was kind of a really new concept back then. I think I've had this thing for like 8 years. Like, and yeah, so it's just like, oh my god, anime doesn't take up like a huge amount of space anymore, and doesn't cost like over $100 per box set. This shit was like revolutionary to me like 8 years ago. You kids have it good. I'll just throw that out there. Baccano, because Baccano's fucking amazing and one of my all-time favorite animes. Like, Baccano. Like, this hit Blu-ray, had to fucking get it. Bakemonogatari, as well as the other Monogataris. Yeah, love this franchise. This is my really high up there as one of my favorites. Yeah, like, so I have Bakemonogatari, Nisei Monogatari, Nekomonogatari, was this black? Nekomonogatari, white. God damn it. Let it fall. Kabuki Monogatari. Then I have Otori Monogatari, Oni Monogatari, and Koi Monogatari. I have Hana Monogatari pre-ordered, waiting on that one to get released. And I'm sure when Suki Monogatari will come as available, I would be doing the exact same thing. Like, so this is one of my all-time favorites. I would not be spending the ridiculous amount of money that Aniplex asked for the series had this not been one of my favorites. Love the series to death. Here we have Battle Athletes. This is the entire 3 volumes for the OVA series. If you haven't heard of this one, it's... Okay, if you've seen Tenchi Muyo, it's made by the same studio that Tenchi Muyo. And much like Tenchi Muyo, it got a TV series spin-off as well. But yeah, the OVA, freaking awesome. Like, yeah, it was just really great action comedy thing. Like I said, if you like Tenchi Muyo, this would probably be right up your alley. Battle Athletes Victory. I only have this one volume. It never got a box set or anything. And I found this at my local comic book shop for like $2. And I haven't even had a chance to watch it yet. And depending on how I feel about the first volume, I'll go hunt down the rest. They're actually pretty cheap. So yeah, that's why I only have one volume of that. Berserk, because, you know, everybody should just own Berserk. Why wouldn't you? I mean, come on, man. What's wrong? You know, Big O, because it's fucking Big O, man. Like, it's Big O. It's fucking cool. It's Batman with mechs. And it's kind of post-apocalyptic. Love Big O. Seriously, like, that needs to be back in print so future generations can know of the glory that is Big O. Beck, Mongolian Chop Squad. I haven't seen this one yet. I bought it at a convention. I bought it basically just out of word of mouth, just because of its popularity. I do that with a lot of anime. Well, in fact, a lot of what I've been buying over like the last 5, 6, 7 years, strictly word of mouth, taking, you know, people's opinions on things, putting faith in them. But yeah, haven't had a chance to watch this yet. I actually just picked it up because it was the non-save edition, and I fucking hate those gaudy-ass, nasty-looking save editions. So yeah, I snatched this up, bought it, and then I was just like, I still haven't watched that. I really need to fix that, because, goddamn, I really should watch Beck. I know I should. I'm sure I'm going to get comments telling me I should watch Beck if you've seen Beck. So yeah. Alright, Black Butler 2. I like Black Butler. That's about it. I think they're very, very good animes. Black Heaven, or Legend of Black Heaven. Oh god, this anime is super cool. Like, okay, if you are unfamiliar with this one, the premise is Guy saves the world from an alien invasion through the power of rock. It's not that I can really recommend to everyone. The animation budget is super low. The formula is super repetitive, but I don't know. It's just one of those things where I'm like, oh, that premise alone is super cool, and I like the characters a lot, and yeah, and the music rocks pretty hard too. So yeah, Black Heaven, totally sweet. Black Lagoon / Second Barrage, shit. And also Roberta's Blood Trail. It's Black Lagoon, man. Like, fuck, that anime is awesome. Like, if you haven't seen Black Lagoon, fix that, because Black Lagoon's so fucking badass. Alright, and then there's Bleach, got the Substitute arc, the entry, and the rescue. This pretty much covers, you know, from Ichigo becoming a Soul Reaper to the end of the Seirei arc. This is where Bleach ends for me. I used to really dig Bleach, and then I read the manga further on, and I was like, nope, done. I did not give a shit anymore. This is the end of Bleach for me. Bleach, like Ichigo has no further adventures. I do not fucking care. He lives happily and has like threesomes with Rukia and Orihime, and he lives a super cool life. I don't need to know anything that happened with him. My headcanon will be fine. Fuck the rest of the series. That's Bleach to me. So over here we have Blood the Last Vampire. Blue Gender. This is a super old release of Blue Gender. This is like the second box that they ever put out. The first one was just like a big old box they just shoved all the volumes in. This is like their first condensed release. First time I'd ever seen like a release anything like this for an anime. Second box that I ever bought. Also, it's one of the few releases of Blue Gender I've seen that actually came with the movie. Not necessarily a good thing. That movie was fucking terrible. But I guess I guess it's better that I got it in this rather affordable box set than thinking it might be good, buying it by itself, and being horribly disappointed that I spent the money. So might as well have it packaged in, because I probably would end up buying it on its own by accident. So yeah, Blue Gender. One of my very first animes I ever bought. It's kind of holds a soft spot in my heart. Definitely doesn't hold up as well as I remember it being, but still one I really enjoy. Blue Sub 6. If you were a Tsunami kid in the early 2000s, you've seen Blue Sub 6. Bubblegum Crisis. Classic OVA anime from the 80s. Super fucking awesome. Like, if you like 80s anime, this is just 80s to the fucking extreme. It is fantastic. Busso Rankine. I guess you could call this the successor to Rurouni Kenshin. Like, it's made by the same guy. It's basically like he took Fullmetal Alchemist and just turned it into a shonen high school action anime. Pretty much. Seat Control. Another pretty awesome series. Not a lot to say about it. Case Closed. I only had the first two sets of Case Closed, but friggin' just, I don't know why I don't own more Case Closed, because Case Closed is fucking awesome. Like, I'm really sad that Funimation didn't, like, dub more of this, or hell, just even put out subtitled sets. Like, just, actually, I take that back. No, I want dubbed. Seriously, like, I love the dub of this series. Yeah, they butchered it, and they fucking set it in America and changed all the names. I fucking love their voice cast, and I loved Case Closed, and I really, really wish there was more of it. Chobits, and then Clannad After Story, Clannad the Motion Picture. I really like Clannad. It's cute, and it's very chill, and it kind of makes me sad and cry. I don't know. I'm a sucker for this shit. Except for the movie. The movie can go to hell, and it's fucking terrible, and it ruins everything that the series is great for, and is bad, and can go fuck itself. But the series is so goddamn good, and if you're into that type of shit, man, just go watch yourself some Clannad. You probably already have. You probably know if it's good or not if you like it, but, oh man, Clannad. Here we have Captain Harlock. It's Captain fucking Harlock, man. Like, seriously, if any old taku should know, like, they're Captain Harlock. Like, I don't know, maybe if you're younger, you're not familiar with it. Maybe you probably heard, like, the CGI movie at very least. But yeah, like, oh man, he's the coolest motherfucker in space. And seriously, I love Discotech for, like, everything that they have done for anime in the last, like, 5-6 years. Just throwing out all that retro goodness, because I am such a sucker for old school retro anime. And yeah, it's fucking cool. I mean, it's not necessarily like a masterpiece, but it's fucking cool. It's Captain Harlock. Something that is a masterpiece. Cardcaptor Sakura. Probably the best magical girl anime I've ever fucking seen. Like, I really feel like, the 90s was an excellent era for anime in general, and just every genre got distilled to perfection, and, like, this was magical girls right here. Like, just, Like, yeah, this is the Blu-ray set put out by Nipponichi. Got the, like, little booklet for the episodes. It's got, if I can get this bitch out. Yeah, just, okay, it's just a sweet, sweet set. And, yeah, great friggin' box set. Totally worth the ridiculous asking price. I mean, it's like 80 episodes of Cardcaptor Sakura, so what was that, like 120, 130, I don't know. It was really fucking expensive, but totally worth every cent. Cardcaptor Sakura the movie, really wish they'd put out the second one, and then I could have the whole set on Blu-ray, that'd be fantastic. Kashan, like I said before, I'm a sucker for old school anime. You know, Tatsunoko, totally, you know, I'm just, like I said, yeah, I love these old animes. I love the, especially, like, you know, these superhero ones. I haven't had a chance to watch too much of Kashan, but I have enjoyed what I've seen so far. Space Adventure Cobra. Yeah, like, if you don't know this series, fix that, because Cobra's fucking awesome. Like, take Captain Harlock, make him Lupin the Third, and, like, rip aesthetic straight from Heavy Metal magazine, and you have Space Adventure Cobra. It is so fucking cool. It is exactly as cool as I just described it. If you think, man, Lupin as Captain Harlock, like, in Heavy Metal magazine, like, if that sounds like the coolest fucking shit to you, yeah, it's exactly as cool as I just friggin' described it. Like, it is awesome. Comic Party. Yeah, this is like a way older box set that I've had. Like, it's a good series. I like it. Don't really have much to say beyond that. I hear the sequel is god-awful. I've never heard a single person say anything good about the sequel. And, you know, these are people who have seen this one and go, yeah, the sequel's garbage. That is always what I hear. Yeah, Comic Party is great. Revolution is a piece of shit. And I have never heard anyone ever say anything nice about it. But yeah, Comic Party, it's good stuff. Count of Monte Cristo, Gankotsuo. Like, this anime is fucking gorgeous, and it's one of my favorites. It just barely misses out on my top 10, I think. Like, it's just barely pushed out of my, or not my top 10, like my top 5. Yeah, like if I were to make like a top 10, it would definitely be in my top 10. Probably like a spot or two below, like my top 5. Just great series, fantastic, gorgeous to look at, well written, well paced, just, yeah, fucking Count of Monte Cristo. Like, if you haven't seen it, like, you need to fix that. I think it may be out of print, I don't know, because I know it's like one of those things that, like, bound for Funimation because otaku are Philistines, and they rather have their moe trash instead of real fucking art, whatever, god damn it. This series is Creamy Mommy, or Magical Angel Creamy Mommy. This is actually a crowdsourced funded anime company called Anime Souls. They do, you know, it's like, you know, donate this much money, get it crowdfunded, get the set if you donate enough, or if you pledge enough. And yeah, so I pledged enough, and that's set 1 and 2. I put them backwards for some goddamn reason. Yeah, so I put towards that and helped crowdfund those. So that's kind of cool. Fairly rare sets technically, because, you know, they only printed 1,000 of each volume. So yeah, and because it's such a niche title and something that was crowdfunded, they'll probably never actually print more. So yeah, like, in the future, these will actually be pretty damn rare, and this will probably never ever get, like, re-released in the States. So kind of glad that I got these. Really cute magical girl, you know, magical idol anime. I enjoyed it, or I enjoyed what I've seen of it. I haven't finished watching it yet, but, you know, pretty cool series. Crest of Stars, I have seen all of this, and oh my god, I fucking love Crest of Stars. Like, it's such a good sci-fi anime, just, like, great character-driven series, fantastic. Like, you know, you have great characters when they stop, like, you know, when they go to focus on the big, you know, political space war shit, and you go, man, go back to the 2 teenagers, I want to see what they were doing. That was really interesting. Like, yeah, like, fuck the big space adventure, I want to see what these 2 characters are doing. You know, you got some great characters. Banner of the Stars 2, which is the 3rd installment of this series. I don't have the second. Because Bandai went out of business, and then for some reason, I didn't expect it, but this series went super fast. So I never got to get Banner of the Stars 2. I need to hunt it down at some point. I'm waiting, because Funimation, I believe, picked up the rights to this. So I'm waiting for their versions to come out, and I'm hoping that will cause the Bandai sets to go down in price. And if that doesn't happen, then I guess I'm just going to rebuy the entire series from Funimation, because I need consistency on my shelf. I can't have like one Bandai series box or one Bandai box set, one Funimation box set, one Bandai box. I can't do it. No, it'll drive me nuts. I need to have it all consistent. So I either need to hunt down that other Bandai set or wait for Funimation. Either way, I will it one day. I will watch that, and then I'll finally get to unwrap this and watch it when I get to see Banner of the Stars 1. But yeah, at very least, Crest of the Stars was fucking awesome. I hear the Banner series is just as good, but Crest, awesome. Fucking love it. Cowboy Bebop the movie! It's Cowboy Bebop the movie. It's fucking awesome. I love it. My favorite anime tie-in film. You may notice the series isn't up here. Yeah, I never bought Cowboy Bebop the series. I don't know why. I didn't. I want to. I love Cowboy Bebop. I didn't do it. When the Blu-rays came out, I was totally gonna buy like the big badass friggin' Amazon edition, and I was like, oh. Like, I go to pre-order it, and it's not in print, or that they've already sold out of all of them. The pre-orders. Well, shit. Okay, that's cool. I'll just get the Funimation super cool limited edition. Oh, that's sold out too. So yeah, I never picked it up. Never picked up, like, the standard edition Blu-ray. I guess I'll have to, lower myself and get the plebeian edition and not the super cool, awesome, special people's edition. So yeah, I haven't gotten it yet. It'll happen. I love Cowboy Bebop. Don't think I don't. So yeah, somehow I missed out on that. Cyborg 009. This is the series that ran on Tsunami. This is only like the first 7-8 episodes, because that's all I friggin' put on DVD. Yeah, I don't know why. It's awesome. The series was great. I don't know why the hell you'd only put that handful of episodes. Fuck them for it. I hate them. I really hope that gets, a re-release. Somebody needs to fucking pick this series back up. Discotheque, somebody, I don't fucking care. It needs to happen. Discotheque, probably Discotheque. But yeah, it needs to fucking happen. I need that. I need Cyborgs. Even if it's the original, I'll settle for the original. I'm pretty sure the original's amazing too. I really want this one as well, but I'll settle for that as well. I want both of them. I fucking want Cyborg 009, goddammit. Why hasn't that fucking happened? Okay, Cutie Honey. This is the original Cutie Honey series. This was put out by Discotheque, because Discotheque is awesome, and they like to throw out the classics, and I like buying the classics. So, for the record, I'll go ahead and state two things. I love this anime series. This anime series is fucking terrible. I cannot recommend it in good conscience. It's horribly animated. The writing is horribly inconsistent. There's no development of the characters. There's horrible continuity and issues throughout. And it's really weird to think that, because it's very episodic. There's very few plot points that's like, oh, that could really mess it up. And they still manage it, because it's like one plot point will get revealed, and then like 2 episodes later, like the villains will learn the exact same thing that they learned 2 episodes prior. It's weird. I don't know who the hell was in charge of that series, but it was horribly handled, and it's kind of hilariously awesome because of that. Also, it's really violent. Like, really fucking violent. But yeah. Speaking of really violent, Dairugger. If you're not familiar with Dairugger, this is the Japanese vehicle Voltron. Like yeah, if you've ever heard of Vehicle Voltron, this is the Japanese version of it. It's really violent too. Like, seriously, look at the cover of this one. People are bleeding, shit's on fire, this guy's like fucking stabbed. Yeah, like, this series was pretty balls to the wall. I haven't even finished watching it yet. I need to fix that, because this series was balls to the wall. I mean, it's a big, dumb, super robot anime from the 80s, done by Toei, so you know it's not exactly a quality product, but man, it is just... If you like just balls-to-the-wall, violent action anime that's just dumb and self-indulgent, you can't go wrong with this one. I mean, good luck hunting it down, because, like, I know it's long out of print, and that volume right there is super fucking rare. Like, I think it goes for, like, last time I checked, it was going for, like, $80 or some shit. Because, like, it went out of print right after they printed those. So, yeah, very limited run on that, and pretty hard to get a hold of these days, at least in its entirety. But, yeah, pretty fucking cool, though. If you can get it on a good price, I'd recommend it. It's pretty cool, especially if you like Voltron. Dead Leaves, man, Dead Leaves is fucking whacked. Like if you've seen Fooly Cooly or Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann or Kill la Kill, yeah, it's in that vein of crazy ass anime, but it's probably the most balls to the wall and weird of any of those series. So yeah, like, if you like weird and you like crazy and you like interesting animation, check that one out. Then Death Note. That's most of them, at least. Yeah, I used to be really, really big into Death Note. Fucking fell in love with the manga. Anime is serviceable. I mean, I know a lot of people like the anime more. The anime is the only version they know. I enjoy it for what it is. But yeah, like, it's, yeah, it just didn't do it for me, especially after having read the manga. And usually I'm not, like, a total manga snob, but, like, yeah, it just kind of really fucked that up for me. Here are the last 2 volumes of Death Note. I guess another thing worth noting is, yeah, like I said, I was big into Death Note. These are actually from, like, the limited edition sets. Like the Death Note figurines I showed off in, like, when I was showing off my room, came with each of these figures. Like, one came with each volume. So, yeah, like I was super dedicated to Death Note. That I was just throwing crazy ass money at it, because, like, Jesus Christ, these are individual volumes. These things cost me like 30, oh god, more than $30 a pop. These things are fucking expensive, seriously. Like, kind of wish I just waited for a box set or something. Death Note the movies. Okay, not anime, but I throw them up in my bookcase regardless. Let's see, yeah. The first 2 movies, love these movies. I actually, to an extent, like them more than the manga, which is probably a weird thing to say. I kind of like how it handled the story, for a few reasons. L Changed the World, fucking terrible. Kind of good for a laugh. It's horribly acted, horribly directed. Just, yeah, it's overall kind of terrible, and I would recommend it, like I said, for a cheap laugh. Have some drinks and pop this one in. Like, and enjoy all the terrible, terrible acting. Then there's Dear Brother. Another crowdfunded anime, another one from Anime Souls. Pretty much the same deal. There's like only like 1,000 made of them. Probably never gonna get another reprint. Just got these in the mail like 2 days ago. Like, I crowdfunded this stuff like over a year ago, and they just sent these to me like 2 days ago. So fairly well timed, because, you know, now I get to like show off, you know, some cooler, soon to be rare animes. Classic shoujo, really good series too. God damn, like, I would have thrown money at this one had I not really, really liked this one. Like, god damn, it was so good. Alright, Desert Punk. It's, oh man, like, this fucking box set is awesome too. It's like all, like, metal and shit, and it's got, like, it's like the coolest fucking version I've seen of this series, and it's got like the little fold out thing with all the DVDs. Like, this thing is badass. Like, we just don't make super cool box sets like this anymore. It's all shiny and shit. Oh, it's so cool. And so is this anime. This anime was fucking awesome. Like I'd seen like one episode like on a, like, Funimation had thrown like a random episode of Desert Punk, or the first episode of Desert Punk on like some DVD I bought. I think it was a Dragon Ball Z DVD, and then just, like, this was fucking awesome. And I was just like, I need to own that series. And then I did. And it was totally worth it, because Funimation's dub makes that series so much better. Like, goddamn. Like, seriously, it's one of those things where, like, if you're gonna watch a series, watch dubbed. Watch the series dubbed. Like, it is, like, as long as you're okay with, you know, them kind of going off the Japanese script a bit and just cranking up the humor to like 11 and just being even more fucked up than the original sub was, because the series is pretty juvenile and dirty and fun, and Funimation just rolls with it, and it's awesome. Debutante Detective Corps. It's another Shimbo one. It's really old Shimbo, and so is Dedekoko Princess. They're I actually haven't even seen these. I've heard terrible things about that one. Heard good things about that one. Just haven't watched either one yet. I bought them because they're Shimbo, and I'm trying to chronicle his career, basically, if you hadn't seen my Shimbo video. So yeah, you're going to run into a few of these where I'm like, it's a Shimbo anime. I haven't watched it. I hear it's terrible or serviceable. That's going to be kind of a running trend throughout this video. Digimon Season 1. Oh man, this brings back memories and nostalgia. I don't know why I don't own, at very least, the second season, because I love the second season too, even though I hear it's terrible and I may just be horribly mistaken. But yeah, just, fucking Digimon, man. Digimon, so good. Love it. I love that shit. Dirty Pair, classic 80s series, super fucking good. Really need to buy the rest of it. Dokuro-chan, or Bludgeoning Angel Dokuro-chan. The anime's fucked up. It's awesome. It's hilarious. It's got like maybe 2 jokes in the entire thing that they just beat to death. No pun intended. And yeah, it's super fucking hilarious. It's only like 6 episodes, doesn't overstay its welcome. I liked it. Dustmate of Amnesia. Or as I like to call it, the best anime that nobody's fucking seen. Seriously, like at some point I really need to talk about this series at great length because it is so goddamn good, and I know very few people who have heard of it or seen it, and I really need to go into why it's such a good fucking series. Like, seriously, like this came out like the same year as Sword Art Online, and the fact that I couldn't stop hearing about Sword Art Online, and yet I had never fucking heard of this series, pissed me off. So yeah, I really should talk about this, give this series like the credit that I think it is due. So goddamn good.